Hands-on demonstration on chart construction. Pie chart.
So let us now proceed sa table number 4. So this is now number of employees, marital status in company A for year 2020. So what we have here now is a categorical data that has 5 categories for a single given period, which is for the year 2020. So for this kind of data, ayan, may konting hint ako na less than 6 categories, what is the best chart na gagamitin natin? The pie chart. Ayan. Okay, so let us now start making our pie. So magbe-bake na tayo ng pie. So for the purpose of uniformity, position your cursor on cell B48. And insert lang tayo. And cell B48. Then, same steps po muna. Insert. Locate nyo lang po yung pie. Insert pie. Yan. Insert 2D lang tayo. So, 2D pie lang yung ating gagawin. Ayan. And then, let us move our chart into a new sheet. Ayan. So, sabi sa inyo, mga kabisado nyo itong mga steps na to dahil paulit-ulit lang siya. Ayan, hindi ko siya na-rename. So, in case na hindi nyo siya na-rename bago ma-move yung chart, you can always rename your spreadsheets. Okay? Or ang ating mga worksheets. So, may 2 ways para mag-rename. Double-click nyo lang po yung name ng spreadsheet or double-click or right-click, then rename. Yan. So, this is pie chart. So, we now have our pie chart. Ganun lang kabilis may pie chart na tayo. Okay, as you can see, next na gagawin natin is to select our data. But, as of now, tama naman yung nilalaman ng ating pie chart. Okay, so tayong 5 categories, walang naligaw na source note. Okay, so dahil wala naman siyang source, wala siyang kinuhang iba. So, tama na or defined na ng maayos yung ating data for our pie chart. So, after ng ating selecting ng data, since skip na tayo sa dayon dahil tama naman yung ating data, ano yung next improvement? It is the chart title other. So, actually, tama naman na siya at this time. Papalitan lang natin siya ng figure and tatanggalin lang natin itong employees. So, this is now figure number 4. Number of employees by marital status in company A for the year 2020. Yan, medyo mabilis tayo dito dahil same steps and may mga skip na steps pa tayo. Tama naman yung ating data and defined na rin yung ating chart title. Edit lang natin siya since this is not a table anymore. Since ito ay chart or graph na siya, so it is now figure. It's now called a figure. After na po ng ating chart title, yan, so wala naman na tayong axis dito na ilalagay as axis title. So ang next step ay chart area border kaagad. So hindi na rin tayo maglalagay ng plot area border. Wala naman na tayong kailangang ihiwalay pa. So chart area border lang. Okay, click and activate your chart. Paint bucket icon, solid line, black. Ayan. So, ganun lang kabilis. Ayan, yung mga improvements natin since few steps lang naman and actually same steps pa siya. So, ang mga next steps natin na gagawin, ayan. Further improve our pie chart. Let us add data labels. Go to the design. Add chart element. And as you can see, yung options natin for the chart element are very limited lang. Ayan. 3 lang actually yung ating pwedeng ilagay na chart element. The chart title, those, and the legends. So, meron na tayo actually yung chart title. Meron na rin tayong legends. Let's add data labels outside and ayan. So, let's further improve this time. Improve natin or ang babaguhin natin is yung data labels. So, same lang yung step kanina sa pag-add ng data labels, add chart element, data labels, outside, and. So, ayaw natin siyang ilagay sa solve dahil meron tayong maliit na pie slice and may tendency na maging ma-distort yung value ng ating data label kung magiging sobrang liit ng ating pie slices. So, sa labas natin siya para madaling makita. Okay, so click and activate all of your data labels. Then, yan, sa label options, meron tayong options na ilagay kung ano yung nilalaman ng ating labels. Ayan. So, may panibagong facility for the pie chart. So, label contains value from the cell, series name, the category name, the value, percentage, legend, show leader lines. So, this time, ang gusto kong makita is the value of each pie slice at the same time, the percentage of that. Okay? Siyempre, in respect doon sa whole size ng ating pie. Okay? So, what I mean by that? So, this is 3% of the whole pies. Of the whole pie. So, yung pie slice na to ay 3% ng whole pie. Okay? So, pag kinut nyo yan, 3, 7, so 10, 20, 55, 45, 100%. So, 100% yan. Okay? So, each slice correspond siya doon sa whole. Okay? Next, gusto kong baguhin yung separator. Ayokong gumamit ng comma. For example, here on my perspective, kung titingnan natin siya, actually, one of our trainings, medyo naguluhan yung during the presentation of the participants, medyo nalito yung resource person namin. Bakit daw umabot ng 15.10%, 67.40%? May mga ganon. Sabi, hindi daw nag-add up into 100%. So, akala, visually, habang present yung pie, akala yung comma is a point. Okay? So, from a perspective, lalo na ng mga tulad ko, minsan mga hindi gaano kalinaw yung mata. So, akalain natin point yung comma. Okay? So, what we're gonna do instead of a comma as a separator, we will use new line. Yan. So, binaba natin or pinag-fill natin into lines yung value and at the same time, percentage. Okay? So, click anywhere out of your chart and na tayo percentage. Okay? Of course, pwede nyo rin ilagay yung category. Okay? So, depende sa inyo. Pero pag nilagay nyo na yung category, dapat tanggalin na natin yung legend. So, bakit natin gagawin yon? Since for each of the pie slice, defined na yung name. Okay? So, no need na redundant pa na merong legend and then meron ding category name. Okay? So, masyado na siyang redundant dahil same information lang ibibigay ng category name na as label with doon sa ating legend. Okay? So, masyado ng redundant. So, i-off na natin. So, for this example, so okay sa akin yung legend, okay, as our legend para for each pie slice. Okay. So actually, ito na yung last step. Ganun na simple. Paggawa ng pie slice, ang chart rather. So ang last step is to explode one of the bars. Okay. So ang gagawin natin, explode one. So pwedeng click nyo lang po any of your pie slice na gusto nyong i-explode. Okay? So, guideline here, hindi po natin lahat i-explode ng pie slice. Bakit? Okay? So, we are exploding a single pie slice para siya po yung ma-emphasize natin or siya po yung maging focus ng attention when you first glance with your chart or with your graph. Okay? Sa namang sense kung lahat po sila exploded. So, parang pinaghiwa-hiwalay lang po natin yung pie slices. Okay? So, let's explode a single pie slice. For this example, sige, gusto kong i-highlight yung single na lang. Okay? So, ang gagawin natin, click and activate lang single pie slice. So, kung kanina palagi pong sinasabi, single click lang. This time, dahil isa lang po yung gusto natin activated, double click ang gagawin natin. Double click. Okay? So, single, then another click, para siya lang yung ma-activate. Then, sa inyong format data point, meron kayong angle ng first slice and then may point of explosion. So, what we're gonna do is change this or you could actually drag palabas ng pie slice ang palabas ng ating pie chart yung pie slice na we want to explode. So kung katulad ko kayo, gusto nyo exact yung number, for example, 2% or 15% is enough. Ayan. Okay? So this time, naka-explode na yung ating single na pie slice. Okay? So yung category na single yung tinutukoy ko, hindi yung single na isa lang. Okay? So category na single, naka-explode na siya from the rest of the pie slices. Okay? So actually, itong ating data ay naka-sort na. So no need nang galawin pa. But another guys sa pie, paggagawa tayo ng pie chart. Okay? So recall lang natin yung mga naging lecture. Yes. Again, yung angle ng first slice natin or the angle of the biggest slice dapat nasa 12 o'clock or sabi kanina 12 noon. Okay? So dapat siya yung unang-unang pie slice, dapat nakatutok doon, and then from the biggest pie slice, paliit ng paliit. Okay? So yun yung mga guidelines. Okay? So this time, since sorted na yung ating data, anong nangyari? So yung biggest pie slice, so since sorted siya from largest to smallest, yung biggest pie slice yung ating nakalagay sa angle of the first slice. Okay? So no need to change na yung degrees or yung position since tama na. But you can actually update your data if hindi po sorted. Okay? So once na sinort po natin yung data or yung actual data natin, automatically mag-change or mag-update din yung ating pie. Okay? Or yung ating chart. So any of your chart actually, okay? So kahit sa line, sa columns, sa combo, or any of your chart or any of the chart na gagawin pa natin, once you updated yung data na kung saan natin kinuha, automatically mag-update din yung ating chart. Okay. So if ever, ayan, may nauna daw yung single kaysa sa married. Okay. So if ever na ganun yung lumabas, ang gagawin lang natin, pupunta lang po tayo sa ating data. Okay. Makita po natin kung paano siya. Isusort lang po natin. Ayan. So highlight first your data. So from cells A, or actually kahit B48 way down to B52. Then sort from largest to smallest. Custom sort natin. Okay. Sort by largest to smallest. Yan. So since nakasort na yun sa akin, automatically since nakasort na yun sa akin, hindi na nagbago. Okay? Pero for the other participants na unsorted yung data, highlight lang po natin yung cells B48 all the way down to cell B52. Then click sort and filter. Then largest to smallest. So ang ginagawa po natin dito, sinusort natin yung ating actual data from the biggest or the largest observed value or observation to the smallest. And at the same time, ang mangyayari dyan, magre-reflect sa ating chart. So yung pinakaunang pie slice natin would be the largest or yung pinakaunang observation. So ito yung first slice, second slice, third slice, fourth and fifth slice. Okay, so paano daw po ulit maglagay ng added na data label na percentage? Okay, so click and activate lang po natin yung ating data label. Go to the axis options or label options rather. Then i-tick lang natin or i-check yung percentage. Okay, click lang po yung percentage and dapat lalabas na po yung 45%, 3% and so on. And then separator would be dapat new line. Kanina nakalagay dyan ay dapat new line na po yung ating separator. Okay, so this actually ends yung ating pie chart. Okay? Again, hindi po necessarily na yung single lang yung explode natin. I mean, yung category na single. Okay? Instead, kung gusto nyo po i-highlight yung divorced, widow, common law, married, and so on. Depende sa kung anong category po yung gusto nyo i-highlight or emphasize sa inyong data, ay sa inyong graph with your data. So, siya ang i-explode natin. Okay, so this is figure number 4, number of employees by marital status in company A for the year 2020. Okay, so what we now have here is a pie chart that shows the 5 categories of our data. The married, single, common law, widowed, and divorced or separated or annulled. Okay? So this time, ayan, ang pinakita natin is the value of each pie slice and at the same time, the percentage of that slice in respect to the whole pie. Okay? So I hope clear tayo sa paggamit ng pie chart for our data. Again, the guideline or as stated sa ating discussion. So ginagamit natin yung ating pie if we have 6 or less na categories. Okay? If we have a categorical variable for a single period, okay, so we will use a pie chart. Okay?